Hey, what's going on, everybody? Veedotme here. If you weren't already pumped up for the last update 26 that just launched on PC and console, Motion Twin has set us up with another thing that we honestly had only a sliver of an idea coming, but still a huge bomb no matter what. Today they tweeted to celebrate the 20th year of Motion Twin and 6 million units sold of Dead Cells. We're happy to announce that the Queen and the Sea DLC, aka the epic conclusion of our DLC trilogy, will land on PC and consoles Q1 of 2022. Now that is an actual DLC, paid that is, with new content, new areas, new weapons, and a new boss. They gave us a little teaser in the tweet that looks fantastic. I mean, look at this arena. Look at this character. Look at the 3 characters. This is like fantastic stuff. Hopping over to Steam, they actually posted an event article. There's a awesome, like fantastic cover art here for Dead Cells, the Queen, and the Sea. Just look at this. There's 3 characters in the background. Looks like we're standing over a shipwreck. And on this, we have what appears to be the Queen, maybe, in all her glory. We didn't know what the Queen would look like based off of the art that's in Hype Castle, but this is completely different than I expected. We have the character staying there, arrow in his arm, staring into what appears to be an intense, epic anime battle that's about to happen. I don't know if this is like an ad phase. Maybe you fight these 3 things during the fight with the Queen. We actually have no idea what to expect from this. Reading the actual article, Dead Cells, the Queen, and the Sea DLC, it will bring 2 late-game biomes, one with a twist, we don't know what that is, a special boss, and a new ending. Now, all of that's fantastic stuff. As far as we know, let's go ahead and read through this. TLDR, new DLC coming, wishlist it here, we'll love you forever. For those who don't know, devs really need us to wishlist their stuff. So if you're able to hop on Steam right now, as you're listening to me, wishlist this on Steam. A teaser trailer out now on YouTube, we'll check that out later. DLC will be $4.99 to fund continued Dead Cells development and Motion Twin project. So that's pretty good. We know that Motion Twin has been working on another game, we just have no idea what. But then continue Dead Cells development? That means this DLC might not be the last thing for support for the game. We'll have to see. It finishes the path started with the Bad Seed and Fatal Falls, giving a new ending to the game. Free updates will continue until the end of time. Well, another year at least. Yo, thank you. All right, let's read the specifics in here. We're pumped to announce the latest DLC. The route that we started long ago with Bad Seed and Fatal Falls will be nearly tied off with a slightly unconventional bow. The usual 2 new biomes will be there, but one of them is definitely not the standard issue Dead Cells level you know and love. So that's really interesting because we just had Fractured Shrine. That had a pretty distinct level design where you have a lot of platforming, a lot of traps, and pretty much a hard set route where there's a square in the center and then 4 paths that branch off. That happens every time. It's just that the actual branches themselves are randomized. So I don't know what else they could possibly do that's not standard issue when it comes to Dead Cells. Is it going to be more platforming? Is it going to be like boss rush or something where all the bosses come back and you have to fight them? I don't know, but I'm definitely interested in knowing what's going to happen here. Of course, there's also a deadly boss waiting for you at the end of the road. No prizes for guessing who that is. Oh, and if you beat them, you'll get a whole new ending. I don't know about you all, but this is probably me never seeing Hand of the King again for probably about a year. I will probably spam this boss until the game stops getting supported, unless the boss is like incredibly difficult. But even then, like just knowing that you're gonna get new ending afterward, I gotta see this thing. The 2 new biomes are called the Infested Shipwreck and Lighthouse. These will be parallel to High Peak Castle and Throne Room. Yep, the Hand of the King won't be the only final challenger anymore. Before you jump on me, I know the spoiler boss exists as well. There's a couple of screenshots below to give you a taste of what's coming. Wishlist the DLC again, please wishlist this. So taking a look, You have what appears to be the shipwreck infested. I really like the background. It almost gives that painting feel and or Yu-Gi-Oh! For those who know, when you go inside the Millennium Puzzle, there's stairs and all kinds of stuff pointing in all different directions. Kind of gives me that vibe here. I like the atmosphere. I don't know what this creature is. Some sort of tentacle monster. I don't know if we've had enough tentacle monsters in Dead Cells, but I definitely am excited to see a new one. Yes, the beheaded is wielding a shark. No questions, please. Wow, I didn't even notice that because it's blended in. I'm actually gonna smack the tentacle monster with a shark. Really? This next area, these guys are deadly as they look, so prepare your thumbs. 2v1 situation, from the look of it. Your character smack dab in the center, someone lining up their sights, and then this one, there's no telling what it's gonna do. It's just staring on the wall. Kinda scared. I don't know if this area is still shipwreck or if this is lighthouse. The background is different, so I assume we're out of the ship, at least like not in an actual boat. So we may be in the lighthouse if this is like the arena. And then the final area, big old moon in the background, Starscape. Love the atmosphere again. I don't know if this is where you're gonna fight the final boss or not, but in any case, fantastic if this is an arena. You know this is gonna have some banger music to it too. This already screams like a 10 out of 10 soundtrack. There'll be new weapons and items and monsters to play, of course, and a not so cuddly pet. We'll be putting out more details on all that as we get close to release date. So we've gotten a pet every single DLC. There was Mushroom Boy in the first one, Bad Seed. There was Serenade in the second one. And now this third one is a not so cuddly pet. I don't know what that might possibly be. If I could get a pet shark, you know what? I actually wouldn't mind that. Imagining like a fin just, I know this doesn't make sense, but imagining a fin just going across the floor and then just chomping up and then going back down into the floor, maybe even dragging a monster down into the abyss. I don't know. It sounds cool to me, but probably lore-wise, like functionally, probably doesn't work. The DLC will be $5 or equivalent, just like the other two. Charging this helps support Motion Twin during the development of their next project, as well as continuing free updates for Dead Cells. Again, these devs have been knocking it out of the park. Every single update, 10 out of 10, free content, and then we've had to do DLC 3 times so far. That's not bad at all. I say this all the time. There's plenty of devs out there that completely abandon their game after releasing it. And that's not to say that a game isn't good if it's not being supported. But what is really good is when a dev knows that the game is fantastic and has like, oh, but what if we had this? And then they just give it to you. That's fantastic stuff. After the DLC, that is exactly what we'll be doing, releasing more free stuff. And we'll continue to do that for at least another year. There's already a good chunk of content planned and being worked on right now with some fresh ideas at play. So you shouldn't be getting bored with us anytime soon, smiley face. I won't be bored, that's for sure. And I hope you, the viewer out there, doesn't get bored as well. We got some community highlights. This is from an alpha tester named Salty Final Boss. Yo, Salty, if you're out there, give us a shout out in the YouTube comments. This is really cool looking. This is what I assume to be the queen in all her glory. The face, so it looks like she has the beheaded's head. Like, I don't know if it's detached like the character's is, but she has the flame. She has like what I thought was the king's insignia as her face, but that's really cool. Like, I could see people getting a tattoo of that kind of thing. Yo, either way, awesome stuff. I hope you all enjoy this as much as I did. I actually want to give the devs my own personal round of applause. You all have been knocking it out of the park just for us, the players, and I appreciate that. Go over to their YouTube channel, let them know how much you appreciate their game, and I can't wait to crack this open and get into it. Either way, hope you all enjoyed the vid, and I will catch you next time.